Hello everyone, and welcome back to the layout. Oh, here's my phone. Anyway, welcome back to the layout, guys. I figure I owe y'all a bit of an explanation as to what's happening here. While this video is going on, the chances that I have a whole bunch of, like, pictures, slideshow of pictures getting shown in the background is very high, because I feel like there's probably not going to be a whole lot of me showing much of anything, to be honest. Where have I been? Let's start with that. Let's start with where I've been, and then where the channel is going, and then why the channel is going there. Where have I been? Well, the fact of the matter is, we've run into some severe problems. Really, really bad problems. Problems like, for example, right here and right there are two track joints that should never have been. That should have been one continuous piece of track, in my honest opinion. Because it's flex track, it likes to kick back out, which means that the joints aren't very good, which means that basically any steam locomotive will come off there, and often diesels will too. And that's when we have major issues. Like, some of my diesels won't, and some of them will, but everything comes off there. It derails locomotives, it derails cars. It's just horrible. Stuff keeps hitting on the bridge. There's a spot on the inner loop coming out of that tunnel right there where it throws off just about every steam locomotive. Basically, there's so many problems with the layout. Things keep uncoupling and derailing all the time. And I've honestly gotten fed up with it. So that's where I've been. I haven't, and I've been busy with school and everything, but I haven't posted anything specifically because nothing runs. There's going to be a lot less of content on this channel for a little while. A whole lot less content on this channel for a little while. And the reason behind that is, well, I can't run anything right now. And I'm busy finishing school as a high school senior. I am trying my best to make that my #1 priority so that I can graduate and move on and have more time. Once summer hits, I will be over here just about every day working on this thing. I won't have updates for you every single day, but that's what I'm gonna do. So, but we'll get to that in a second. So the point here is that the channel right now cannot exist with the layout being this bad, and with me being this busy. The channel is just dying right now because I'm busy myself, and I can't run anything on the layout. It doesn't take that long to make most of the videos that I have on this channel. Review takes less than an hour. Some of the run-by videos take about an hour. Probably the most time-consuming part is actually putting together a train that actually might run. And that's just problematic for me because it's hard, because, I mean, I have a handful of things that run. So, basically, as soon as graduation starts, like within that, as soon as I graduate, within that same week, I'll be beginning work on this. Between now and June 1st, I'll be working up a mass of stuff so that I can do what I plan on doing, which is basically, if you take a look. So if you take a look at the layout, basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove everything. And I mean everything. Not a building left, not a tree left, not ballast, not grass, not track. Every single piece of this layout will be pulled apart. The only thing that'll still be there is going to be the tunnel portals. That's the only thing that's still going to be there. And obviously the, like, if we go over to this road and this concrete plastered stuff, because I'm not going to rip that out. Like, that's still going to be the same. The basic... Okay, that can't be put there anymore. Okay, sorry, I almost knocked the crap over. Anyway, the basic layout of where everything is on this thing isn't going to change. What is going to change is the track. The track is actually, I am going to replace it with dual gauge track so that I can run both standard gauge and narrow gauge across the entire layout. In order to get to the track, I have to take away everything else in order to get down to the bare bones of this thing. The idea is I'm going to have to do that. Another thing I'm going to do, if we look under here, this is something I have never showed y'all before. Look at this mess. Look at this. Let me move this chair. Look at this. Look at all of this. Insane wires everywhere. I don't know what anything is. That's another thing I'm going to be fixing. Every single wire that is attached to this layout will be ripped off. And every single one of them will be replaced. But that's kind of where the layout is going. I'll have another video coming out in, I don't even know, at least a month probably. Sometime in the next month, explaining the actual plan in greater detail once I actually, you know, figure the plan out, get it down on paper, so that it's not just in my head. So a new video will be coming out on that. Now, here's the big question I'm sure all of y'all are asking, because this is a layout update, yes, but more of what it is, it's a channel update. Nothing on the layout has really changed since last y'all saw it. So it's the biggest thing it is a channel update. So here's the deal. I can't run anything on this layout without something going wrong, and I certainly can't video anything without something going wrong. The little bit of stuff that I am able to run is a miracle at this point. I have a handful of small consists I can run that never ever change, because if they change much, then pull stuff off the track. Like, honestly, I've gotten to the point where I can't even run passenger cars without shenanigans. I can't run all of my locomotives because shenanigans. It's a mess, and I'm gonna fix it. So here's the deal. Where's the channel gonna go? I can't record any video of this layout. What is gonna get posted on here? Well, product reviews are still gonna happen. I've kind of dialed down my income of new locomotives and rolling stock. Number one, this problem. I'm out of room. I don't actually have room for the stuff that I have. I've got table in there, I've got a table in there, I've got this up here, I've got this cabinet and everything that's on the layout, and I'm just completely out of room at this point. So that's going to be a thing. I've kind of dialed down getting any new rolling stock or locomotives or anything like that. Anything new that I get, I will do a review on it, as long as it is, you know, newish. So product reviews, I'll still be doing those. What else am I going to be doing? So product reviews. I'm going to also be doing, I'll probably end up putting up a couple of photo shoots that I do, slideshows of some photo shoots that I do up on the channel. I'll edit together, maybe even put some like background music or something, just kind of, I don't know, and everything. Another thing I'm going to be doing is, right now I'm working on upgrading my locomotives. The fact of the matter is, this is not my house. This is actually my grandparents'. Because it's my grandpa that originally built this, right? So, the fact of the matter is, I can't, well, I don't live here. Which means I can't be here every day. Which is why content has gotten so slow and it took me this long to get this out, is because I haven't actually been here for long enough lately to actually get this video recorded. Till now. So, the idea here is that, what am I doing? I'm not standing by and doing nothing. At home, I'm actually working on projects. Like, for example, I just finished weathering a, I believe it is an old Broadway Limited, and I mean old, Broadway Limited AC6000. I just finished weathering that. I think I need to touch it up, though, because it didn't come out exactly how I wanted it to. I will do some updates and how-tos on locomotives and rolling stock, weathering projects. As we approach getting the layout ready to get taken apart, I will need to have a couple of things on standby, a building here or there and everything that I'll probably end up building. I might end up building beforehand, or at least getting beforehand and building on... anyway, the point is they'll get built on camera. Probably some buildings and stuff, but mainly the updates for locomotives and rolling stock is probably going to be the main content of this channel until June. When we hit June, this whole thing comes down. And I say down, I mean we're stripping it to the plaster. It's not down, but I'm stripping it all the way to the plaster and then rebuilding it from the plaster up. And when I do that, y'all will be with me every step of the way. Y'all will be with me every step of the way for the expansion and everything. And it is at that point that the channel is really going to kick off. And everything is going to get really... like, it's going to get pretty... there's going to be videos, not daily, but... at the very least weekly, probably twice a week once we hit June. But until then, it's going to be product reviews, if any. If I do, like, I might have a few, if any, product reviews here and there. It's going to be locomotive and rolling stock projects, and it's going to be slideshows of pictures I take of the layout. Because the scenery is still good enough right now. This is why I haven't taken anything apart yet. The scenery is still good enough. I can get pictures and everything. I can still do something. Nothing has to be moving. Anyway, but the point is that's kind of the direction I think the channel is going to end up heading for right now. If y'all have any ideas of any content that you would like to see me do, I might take a look at it. In the 4 months about that I have, I don't think I'm going to have time to do a super detailed locomotive project, but that is on my list for a future project. Future project. But just let me know in the comments below any ideas y'all have for content I can put on this channel between now and June, when the stuff starts, when I graduate and stuff really starts picking up. One last thing before I forget, I actually have an Instagram page now. Not every single project I do will be on this channel. However, every single project I do from here on out will be on my Instagram page. Link will be in the description. I think I can put it at the end of the video, I'm not really sure. And it'll definitely be, I'll put my username up on screen right now. So, that's a definite right there. I will be posting on Instagram every new project that I do. Even if it doesn't all go up on video. And also, I will be posting on there when videos are about to come out, when I've got big news for the layout and everything. And basically, you're going to want to go follow that so that you have news and everything of the channel. If you have an Instagram. If you don't, then don't sweat it. Anyway, I hope you all have found this informative and helpful as to where I've been. And we will see y'all in the next video, whenever that may be. Don't forget to follow my Instagram, and we will see y'all in the next one. Later.